Hey there, I'm Gillian and I'm going to show you how to build a more custom looking shop on your theme. So if you've already installed WooCommerce, then you've already got your shop here. This is just their standard layout. Now let's go build a custom looking one that will just match your template perfectly. So the first thing I want to do is go to my theme customizer, and I'm just going to build a page and throw it into the menu at the same time just to make everything easy and fast. So if I go to menus, go to primary, add an item, and I'm just going to add new page, and I want to call it store. If I call it shop, it's going to pull through this, which is my almost like my shop archive, so I'm going to call it store to just keep it easy, and I'm going to put it here next to my shop so we can compare. So let's publish that and exit this theme customizer. So we have shop, which it looks like this. I'm going to add store. So if I click on this, it will just show a blank page. So I'm going to enable my visual builder. Takes a bit to load sometimes. Here we go. And I'm going to just build from scratch because it's really simple what I'm going to do. So I'm going to insert a row that's just a single row. Scroll down and add some text. And I'm just going to title it store, just so it gives this page kind of a title. There we go, and it automatically pulls through the theme fonts as well. I'm going to press this grey plus, which is hiding under here. If you don't like that it's hiding, you can just add a new green section. That's fine, it works that way too. And then the module I'm going to add is shop. Here we go. So I'm just going to pull through recent products, but you can pull it through by categories, whatever you really like, sale products, but I'm just going to go recent. And I'm going to keep product count 12 because I only have 7 here. So here you can change your column numbers and how they order. So I can order this by popularity, but of course this is a test one, so no one's ever bought this. So it's just going to pull up the same order. I'm going to change my column number to 3. And there we go. So already this is looking a little nicer than just the standard one. And then what I want to do here is I want to just make a few tweaks to it. So I can go into my design, and if you hover over these sections, you can edit them as you wish. So the first thing I'm really going to do is go to my text here and center it all just so it looks a little bit nicer. Then I can go here to my title text. You can press that button or just scroll down to it. And then what you can do here is you can change the colors of everything. So I'm going to have that quite dark, and I'm going to change the size so it's a little bit bigger. There we go. You can also change letter spacing, line height, whatever you really like there. So that's good. And then I'm just going to change my pricing. And again, I'm going to change the color of it. I quite like this one. And I can change the size of that as well. So I'm going to just put it down a little bit. There we go. So there you go. That's it. You can also play about with things like borders, shadows, animations, things like that, the overlay. So here we've got a icon that's a plus icon that's this kind of color. What you can do is I can change it. So if I do that, it's black. And if I do this and fade it slightly, this is the hover overlay color. Then that's the color that the image goes when you hover over it. So for example, if I just change it to pure black, there we go. But yes, I'll change it to white and very, very faint. There we go. So just faintly goes that, and you've got your big icon there, but I want my icon this color so it matches my price. There we go. That's pretty much it. That's how you set that up. So I'm just going to exit my visual builder here. Takes a while to save sometimes. Sometimes it just has a moment. Here we go. So this is my store. So again, you can change the background colors to whatever you like. You can make this whatever you like, really. So store compared to shop, we'll just go through and see how they look. There we go. So this is a more kind of formal looking one. Or we just have the layout and you can design it however you like, really. So I also want to mention these are all square images. You can change this to suit in the theme customizer. So this is completely up to you what shapes they are. I just use square because it's really simple. But what you do is you go to the WooCommerce tab here, and you go to your product images, and you can set them here. Thumbnail cropping, I've got 1:1. it will take you to this shop page when you do that, just because that's where they all kind of go. If you go uncropped, it will pull them through just as their size. So all these images are slightly different sizes, I think. Yes. So you'll see if you do that, then you've got weird kind of heights on some of them, and I don't like that. I'm very much like one of those people that everything needs to match. So not the biggest fan of that. But if you go to custom, you can set your ratio in here and it will set them all as per. So I'd really recommend uploading all your products the same image size, just so, because they're all going to crop similar, unless you do want them just uncropped and you're a little bit wild. Completely up to you. So if I set them a ratio of 4:3 and then come out of here, there we go. And then I can go back to, oh, it takes me automatically back to my custom store, and it's cropped them there as well for you. So yes, just play about with that, see how it all works out, and let me know how you get on, and if this was helpful for you.